What's popping, y'all? This is just going to be a quick video studio tour. I'm trying to put pictures up on my website to refresh the site, but for some reason, I can't upload the pictures off my phone to my computer to put it on my site. So the only way I'm going to be able to show off the studio, not to show it off, but to show the studio, is to do video. So here's my guitars, as you can see. You can't see them all really clean because there's no light. And here are my other babies right here. So now let's take a tour of the studio, and I'll take y'all around real quick. I've been on a couple of tours you've been before, but it's going to be a quick tour. Basically, when you come in, this is the room. This is the studio tour. So we'll start over this side here. This side we have, I run Logic over here. And what Logic does is I use some sounds out of Logic. I don't record in Logic. So I run sounds out of Logic to, to use with my MPC. 2001 programmer. So Logic is I get some sounds out of Logic because it got some really nice sounds. I think this is Logic 8, by the way. That's my external mixer, my extra mixer when I go on gigs. I usually take this mixer, or if somebody want to come and plug something in real quick, bada bing, bada boom, we use that mixer to hear a song or whatever, you know what I mean, if I don't want to put in my patch bay. That's the Yamaha 01V. Here's one of my favorite synths. I never thought I would like this synth. This is unbelievable. The Alesis Micron. What a synth. Little power pack, unbelievable synth. Here's my master keyboard. This is my MOTU 6 I've had for years. This is my master keyboard, which has some awesome sounds as well. A turntable, just in case somebody wants to scratch, want to sample something. You know what I mean? All right, this is my hookup for my videos, as you can see. One of the microphones. All right, my MPC. This is where I do all my music on right here. I've used this bad boy for years. How do you get your vocals clear? I don't use Logic. I use Pro Tools. Bam. Pro Tools. Yeah, I use Logic just for sounds. I just use Logic to use the sounds out of Logic because Logic has some nice sounds. So I just use the sounds. I don't record in Logic. I've never been a Logic fan, but I do like some of the sounds that Logic has. Here we have my Guyatone reverb tank. So if I want to patch, what's going on, brother? So if I want to patch some vocals out or guitars out or whatever, I can patch into this Guyatone tank. This Guyatone tank is really crazy. Really, really like that surfer reverb. Like back in the day. That's the kind of reverb I get when I use that. Okay. Remember, this is a studio tour, gentlemen. I'm showing the studio real quick so I can put it on my website. Here we have a couple of preamps I use. I use the Focusrite ISA 220 session pack. And as you can see, it has a lot of EQ. We have compression. We have a de-esser. We also have a A to D. So that's one of my solid state preamps. This is my tube preamp, which is the Universal Audio LA610. And that's my tube preamp. Coming down, we have my master link, which I make all my CDs on the master link before they go out to get pressed. They come off of this machine right here, the master link. Next, we got our two Lexicons. We got MPX1 and we have MPX500. And those for our reverbs and gated reverbs, all that stuff, and delays. You know what I mean? Almost like these pedals down here. No, let's get back up here. Next, we have two preamps right here called Tonebeast. I like two because when I do my final mix down, I'll be running my mixes through this in stereo to really make it fat sounding. You know what I mean? Aside from using Pro Tools to do my mix down in, when I get ready to mix down my whole CD, it goes into Pro Tools first. And then once I mix it down to Pro Tools, then I'll run it out through my processing, through the Tonebeast, and through my A to D converters and all that good stuff. And that's how we do this. Patch bay, of course, full of cables. Down here below, we got a whole bunch of stuff. I don't want to explain it. You just got to come here and use it. My main interface is the MR816. Is what I use to get in the Pro Tools. It's a Steinberg. Yamaha came together and made this piece, and it's so good. There's some of my sound modules right there. We got a TR rack, a Proteus 2000, and an XV 5050 I've been using. This right here is the Digio 2. I use that to get the sounds out of Logic and bring them over here to the first 8 channels of this mixer right here, the slave mixer. All right. Here we have a Kurzweil 2000. The screen is messed up. We got a 2000R sampler. We got our MIDI timepieces to run all our MIDI. Of course, I don't use USB. I use MIDI. And then I have my Aphex 204. I run my mixes through this as well to use the big bottom and the oil exciter. I run my mixes through that, believe it or not. And I got an SRV 330 right there, another reverb. And here's another Focusrite right there. I run my guitars through that. I might run my mixed guitars through that coming out my pedal board. So I might come up my pedal board, you know what I mean, and run to the Focusrite. Now it'll be dedicated just for my guitars. And yeah. Next we have my mixer board. I've been having these two things for years. I've had these for ages. One of my screens went on, my backlight went out the screen, but one day I'm gonna replace it. But these are my two Panasonic Ramza WZ WRDA7s on Mark. One's a Mark 1, one's a Mark 2. And I've had these for years. I've done 4 CDs on these mixes. So no doubt about it, I've been getting it in with these bad boys. And as you see, they're moving faders. Bam, bam. So the faders move as you press the layers. And I can do automated fader moves as well. So I want them to move up and down. I can do that. I should run a test and let y'all see how I do it. Let me see. I forgot how to do it though. Oh, here we go. So now they kind of do these self checks. So they kind of calibrate themselves. Yep. So now they calibrated. Now I'm not sure why these didn't. I don't think they can both do it at the same time, I think. But yeah, so you can calibrate them. While we're up here, we might as well talk about my speakers. These are my 2 mixed speakers for when I'm not using my subwoofer, which is my Yamaha HS. They almost like the white Yamahas they used back in the day, the NS10s. I mean, I make all kinds of stuff, bro. You gotta check my CDs out though. Go to my website, www.rajur.net, and check out my music. Boom, bam, bam, boom. These are HS, I think 50s or something like that. I picked those up not too long ago. I got my JBL LSR 25s. I had these for a while. Yeah, 2025 is a decent mic, bro. You gotta step that mic up though, no doubt about it. One day step that mic up and grab you one of these AKG 447s. I'll show you my mic collection afterwards. Here we got my MXR Phase. My man, let me hold. That joint's from 1975. That joint's old as crap. Right here we have our Model D, which is made after the Moog Model D. This is a Model D made by Behringer, and it pretty much sounds just like it. You can get these pretty cheap now for $250. I bought mine for $299. They're $250 now at Guitar Center, so check them out. All right. Here we have my analog synths. So we have my SubPhatty by Moog, another Moog piece. Then we have my Prophet 8 by Dave Smith. You have DeepMind 6 by Behringer as well. All these are analog synthesizers. I had more analog stuff, but I got rid of it because I didn't need all the analog stuff. So, I just use these right here from time to time. So these are my 4 analogs here. Bam, 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 bam. They're all analog synths. Okay? Subwoofer on the floor. The subwoofer works with these 2 speakers here. The 2 gray speakers, the LSR 25s. They're hooked up to this KRK subwoofer. That's a 12-inch sub, 10-inch sub. All right? Pedal board. All right, forget about that. All right? Next we have the talk box. Y'all heard me play on the talk box before. Well, that's my power joint right there. That's my Monster power supply. Just about everything is plugged into that. My Monster power supply. All right? All right, next. So let's go into the booth. Here's our booth, and I'll pull out the mics afterwards. This is the vocal booth. Can't let y'all really see me, man, because I'm not really dressed. I got underwears on. But this is the booth. And as you see, I have my guitars here. So I got a Fender Excelsior amp. I have a Rivera Venus Doe. I have a Boss Katana 50. And I have a Fender. It's a Blues Junior 3 limited edition. So those are my amplifiers that I use to record guitar. As you see, there's a mic in front. This is SM58 in front of the amp to capture the amp. Also, I can come out the back of my amp and also get the sound from my amps. Okay. Here we have all my mic holders, my shock mounts. What's going on, brother? Yeah, start from the beginning. You see them all, brother. And here right now I got this mic up. This is my CV12 by Avantone. What's going on, baby? Here's my CV12 mic. It's called the Avantone. This is the one that actually what's her name uses this mic? Dad, what's her name? The girl that Kanye dissed on the stage. She uses this microphone right here. She has it modified, but she really likes this microphone. So this microphone is modeled after the C12 AKG, which is like a $5,000 microphone. This microphone is modeled after that microphone. It's called a CV12. Here's when I'm back here in the booth, I can control my own YouTube session. I mean, not YouTube session, ProTools session. So here, if I hit play here, you see the number start. And you see the number running here. So this is called the Universal Surface. This is called the X Touch by Behringer. And basically what I can do is I can control my substrate back here. I don't need to be out in the studio. As you can see, it's a studio. I don't need to be out there. I can close this door right here. Pro Tools set up, put my headphones on. And I can do everything I need to do back here, right here, from my controller. I don't need nobody out there to help me. Bam. Hit play. Hit stop. If I want to record, hit the record button. Record, start flashing. Ready to go. Don't want to record, change my mind, take it off. So this is called the Universal Control Surface. This is run by USB and power, of course. It takes power and USB. You can't run this off USB for power. You got to have there's separate power supply that comes with it. All right. All right, let me show you. So you saw that mic. This is the case for that mic. The CV, Avantone CV12. And all you see this? All my mics have cases. Yeah. When they want to open. Tonight, of course, everything will act a fool because I'm doing the studio. See? Let's try it again. All we're trying to do is just open the joint up right here. That's all we're trying to do, right? Let y'all see the inside of the case. That's the inside of the case for the mic. Took me 2 minutes to do that. Here's my MAudio Sputnik. I've done 2 CDs with this mic. So this is a tube mic as well. Both of these are tube mics. This mic has a tube inside of it. This mic has a tube inside of it. So these are tube mics. I really like tube mics like I like my tube amplifiers. Tube amplifier, tube amplifier, tube amplifier. Except for that amp. That's a solid state amp. So it's my tube mics. And here are my other my drum mics. I can use these to mic my as well. Mic my amplifiers. But pretty much drum mics as well. I use for drums. That's a Sennheiser E609. And that is a Electro Voice Nicodine 760 something. All right. And there's him right there. All right. So now I'm opening up that's me right there in my picture. We're going to open up. Oh, here's me and my first CD I ever done right here. Because I like making CD. I like making music. I don't buy all this stuff to just have it. I buy all this stuff because I'm making music. And as you can see, that was my first CD I ever made in 1998. That was my first CD. RaJuR, Mosaics. Yeah, got it right up in the paper and everything. Yes, indeed. Holla. All right, so now let's check out some more microphones. This is the garbage closet. Well, not garbage. All my cables and stuff are in here. Cables and old batteries I need to get rid of. Cable interfaces I'm not using anymore and stuff up here. There's extra stuff. But here my other mics are in here. I'll pull out a mic for y'all. I'll pull out another mic for you. I'm gonna put it right here. This is a Blue mic. A lot of people not familiar with Blue. I am. And I did the obvious CD with this mic. This mic is called the Kiwi. You see my hand? So you see how big this mic is. This mic is huge. It's made by Blue, a company called Blue. It's called a Kiwi. All right? Mic is about $2,000. And here you have your settings on the back. So some of the mics, this is not a tube mic, this is a solid state mic. So you see here if you want cardioid, if you want to go figure eight, or you want to go all the way over to Omni, you can set it on the back of the mic itself. All right? A solid state mic. That's why it stays in that case. We don't play that. Same thing with this mic, the AKG. You have 9 settings as well. So if you want to use cardioid, Omni, And you keep on going across. This is 9 pattern. You see 5 there, but it's actually 9. So that's a solid state mic as well. AKG 414 XL2. Let's pull out another mic. I had more mics. I sold some of the mics. I just had too many. I like to buy a lot of mics just to have them. Then when I know which ones I really want to use, I keep them. And here's my blue mic as well. Nice case, as you can see. And this is called the Woodpecker mic. Every studio should have a ribbon mic. This is a ribbon mic. You can't see it inside, but there's a little aluminum ribbon. There's 2 ribbons in there. Because this mic you can sing from either side, the back or the front. And yeah, it's a ribbon mic. Beautiful mic. It's called a Woodpecker. See, it's real wood on this too. And this mic is a very expensive mic as well. That's why it stays in the case. So for you guys who know I do fragrances, you see my studio, and then you see my mics. You see we go top notch. We don't play around, because we don't do nothing halfway. Whether it's fragrances, whether it's studio, whether it's me talking politics. We don't go halfway. And we got my Harman Kardon. I don't know what to do with this thing. I don't even use it. It's Bluetooth. They should have made this so you can plug anything in it. It's only Bluetooth. So I figured I'd keep it back here. Somebody might have a cell phone, want to listen to a song real quick. All they got to do is hook up to it. You know what I mean? Just turn on, hook up to it. And that way they can listen to the, listen to a song. They want to reference something. Oh, let me hear that song real quick. Bam. Got Bluetooth speaker right back here. Just hook up to that. Turn on, hook up to it. And now you use your cell phone, because everybody using cell phones. People come, back in the day, we used to use words to do our songs. See, like that? See? Those words. I wrote those words. That's how I do a song. I write words on paper. Now everybody uses a cell phone, and all the words on the cell phone. Crazy. Oh, by the way, I just added this back here. I really didn't need it, but this is like a sound surrounder for the mic. This is really for people who don't have a vocal booth or anything. So you can use this to kind of, reflect like your mic is in a vocal booth when you don't have a vocal booth. But we have a vocal booth. It's called the second bathroom in my apartment. And as you can see, it is. And it sits in there. So I keep it closed because I don't need it. I don't need these open, so I close them up. I close them up, and the mic just sits right in there, and I tighten this up here. And then when you sing, you be singing, yeah, 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 yeah. And you don't get any, you don't get any reverb from the vocal booth. The vocal booth is sound. I use these moving blankets to soundproof this vocal booth, aka bathroom. Can't even see the toilet because my man made me a nice little hookup, so he covered the toilet up. But you still see the sink. So if you get your hands dirty back in the booth, you can wash your hands. And you can blow your nose too. There's some tissue. All right. So that's my studio. I want to do a tour. Like I said, I couldn't get the pictures off my phone of the studio, so I figured let me do a video on YouTube and upload the YouTube video to my website, and that way people can see my studio and know how I do what I do. This is what I do. I've been doing studios for the longest. I've always had a studio from the time I got out the Navy when I was 24 years old. Well, I got the Navy when I was 21. About 3 years later, I started building studios. Now I've had a studio, thank heaven, ever since I've been 24 years old. I've always had a studio because I don't believe I need to go somewhere else and pay $125 an hour. I'll just take my money and buy my own stuff, my own studio. Sounds great. My music sounds great. It sounds clear. People hear my music like, yo, man, you did that on your own? Yep. All by myself. I did it myself. Now to the pedals. I just added another pedal lab tonight, and that's the MXR carbon copy. Just added this one tonight. It's an echo pedal. You can't hear it because my amp, I turned the amp off. But it's an echo pedal. So now that's a delay pedal, delay echo. So I got that echo, I got that echo, I got that echo. So I had 3 echo pedals. We're just going to be echoing all over the place, all right? That's it, man. So thank y'all for checking out the studio. That's my looper right there. Y'all hear me looping? That's my looper I use to play stuff over and over and over and add stuff. That's my looper pedal. You know what I mean? So I don't want to go through the pedals. You can just stop the video, and if you are a musician or you're a guy who's in the studios, you can stop the video at any time and take a look at what I got. This is my Moog pedal, my bass Murph pedal, my Moog pedal. Like I said, the talk box pedal. MPC 2000 XL. And executive producer up there, Mr. Monkey Neck. That's the executive producer. Alright? And again, Pro Tools from my Mac Quad Pro. And actually, that's my Mac that runs my digital performer that changes all my sounds and my sound models, so I don't have to change the sounds myself. All I do is use this computer, a program comes up, and I can change the sounds in all my sound modules without having to even get up and touch them. Yeah, because I'm lazy. But I've always been lazy. Turntable, like I said, nice Stanton turntable. O1V, Deucer, Monkey. I gotta get ready to go to bed, man. I gotta be up at 6. So I gotta go crash out. Look here, man. Thank y'all again for checking out the studio tour. RocDaHouse Studios, man. If you're in Philly, you want to come in, have a nice clean sound, do what you got to do. I got everything you need. From pedals, we'll run your voice through these pedals. Whatever. What you want to sound like? Run this voice through the pedals, and we can do that. That's what all them wires are for. That's what they're for. It's a patch bag to run stuff wherever I want to run. See how this lighting up every time I talk? Yeah. 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 Hey. There you go. That too. Hey. Hey. It's my ADD converters to make sure my music sounds super clean. They gotta go through these ADD converters. I don't need nobody else's studio. I got my own studio. Thank heaven. And we're going to keep on doing good music. We don't do no rap. We don't do no cussing hip-hop. We don't do that stuff. We only do positive music here. R&B. I got some good singers coming through. So this next CD, hopefully, we're going to be sounding popping off on the pop-off, all right? I'm out, y'all. We're going to back out gracefully. Because, again, I got drawers and a T-shirt on because I was supposed to be going to take a shower. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Bye-bye. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great night.